Okay, this is the second to last project that I'm working on. This is the last formal one that has been given to us by the UCA, but it was given to us without a brief, without any information, and really it's been thrown in with no one on it. I think the current team is 3 people, 2 of which, me included, should be on a different project, because we're still finishing off Razzmatazz as this one started. But it's going to probably be finished. It's very simple. It's a miniature pop-up festival that's on for a few days, I think, and basically they want items to be placed into the area to sort of connect the idea of the festival together. So what is this connective theme? It is flower pots and little pinwheels, big pinwheels, and that's about it. It's very minimalistic in what it actually is, and it's very vague on its description, but basically it is a pop-up festival that has connected by the items that are there. So there is something out of the ordinary, the pinwheels and the flower pots, which are very brightly coloured after we've painted them, that then locate themselves to small areas, and those small areas are where performances take place. As well as that, there are ribbons and streamers, and there are little bits like that, but there's not anything drastic. Seeing as this project is so short, I'm going to go through the reflections list in the same video, because basically that's what the project is. No one knows that much, no one has been given a lot of information, and really it's quite small in how much that actually is. So, project. Context of the project. Summary. I think that's it. Pop-up festival, flower pots, brightly coloured, no one knows what they're doing, no one's really on it, nothing's really being done, apart from plant pots have been painted, and pinwheels are to be made by me tomorrow, whilst I'm waiting for stuff to be uploaded to my computer, particularly this one. There isn't much more to say. It was really just a few items that we're making specifically for the festival. The area that they're going into is of course of note. It's the Farnham, I always get it wrong, University of UCA, and that's the university company that I am being taught by. They have a campus there. There's a lot more fine art and performance art, and they then have a large amount of students that will want to perform, and they perform for the festival. The facilities are pretty much open spaces, or spaces that are inside the complex, as theirs is quite sprawling with small courtyards that they can use for the performances for the festival. Key professionals that you work with. None. We have our tutors on our side, and we have had a meeting with a couple of tutors from the other side, but there's no one really particular. The students gave as much input as the tutors, and the tutor gave no real direction. There was one meeting that I didn't attend, as by the time I got wind of it, I was about 2 hours drive away from the meeting that started in about an hour and a half. So I made a call not to go to that one. I may know more about this project if I had, but there are very few people that are on the project now that went to that meeting, either because of not turning up, just everything has gone wrong with the organisation, and especially key professionals. There are none. The ones that are there are working on other stuff. Even our tutor at the moment, as this project has begun and started, she has gone straight into 3rd year marking, which is a priority over us, so she hasn't been involved in what we've been doing. So is kind of quite hands-off from a professional's perspective. What is the structure of the organisation? None. Non-applicable. There is some structure. It's student-based. There was 3 original students. That was me and 2 others. I'll get their names. Catherine and Annie. One that I'm not going to pronounce because it's apparently Alice with all the I's taken out and A's put instead, and Annie's sounds wrong. Bad with names. Basically, those 2 students and Fiona, which is our tutor for this unit, or this part of this unit, went to the other campus. We had a look around, discussed what we're making. They then came back. Catherine and the other student, who I'm not going to attempt to kill their name, went off with another student, Molly, and made a mood board and put that forward. There was then a meeting, who I don't know who attended it. That then led on to the props being ordered, which was Molly and Fiona. So that has led to me, Jodie and Lisa, names are my weak point, then having to paint and finish everything, whilst me and Lisa are still meant to really be working on Razzmatazz to get that finished. So it's going to be a project that I think overruns the actual time we're given for this unit, but that's a case of nothing was brought to the table later. The worst part of this organisation was we knew about the project, at the same time we knew Maidstone. It's just we have not been given information until 2 weeks before hand-in. And we're working on stuff for hand-in. I mean, I still had nearly everything to upload. I had some stuff recorded, but it's still a case of edit it and upload it, taking days, which I plan to do at the end, because I was working hard to get everything finished for the end. Personally, to me, getting stuff finished is more important than potentially the bookwork. It's just priorities for me. What are your roles amongst you and the other students? Has there been any consistent students apart from me? Lisa and Jodie came in last couple of days to start painting and making. The day that they came in, Molly left. The only student that had been on the design team, apart from me dropping in occasionally. All the people that were on the first meeting, even to the campus over that side, they were nowhere to be seen, as they had other work experience off-site for the next couple of weeks whilst there was design almost. They did help with the start of design, but they very quickly left for their project elsewhere. So the roles of other students, there's Molly that did some design work, some painting, some collective of the items. And then on the actual first visit, I looked up again, there was only me, Catherine Boren and Anis Dunning, which I probably pronounced wrong, but they then did a lot of the stuff with actually making it. So there's been no consistency between even those groups. It's really something that's difficult to get because no one really works that well. But hopefully it will be something that works okay, because it's got only so long to last. But oh well, the project should be when it is. But for now, that's it.